I am joined by the legend himself, Aman Bhogal, who is the founding chairman of Global Britain UK and describes himself as a proud British Indian good man. Look, maybe I was being a little bit facetious there, but are you concerned that we're not patriotic enough in Britain, certainly in England anyway?
Well, I think, I think for far too long, the UK has been in the grips of what I refer to as the left dwellers, who just love hating Britain. Because, as you were saying, they simply don't have the faith in this great country. Whereas the opposite is true of people like me, people who have made this country their home, immigrants, to the tune of nearly 500,000 every year, who are choosing happily and willingly to make this country their home. Because why? Because this green and pleasant land is a land of opportunity. It's a land of fairness. It's a land that gives you the best possible opportunity to work, play, and live and raise a family.
Yeah, absolutely. What are some of the things that you think are best about Britain for you? What stands out for you? What are you proud of?
Well, look, I grew up in India as a young boy, and some of the things I found very similar and shared here in the UK were the sense of freedom, sense of liberty, the democracy, the fact that if you have the aspiration, you can rise up from the bottom and rise to the top. And this is the magnet that this country has, and that what drives so many people to come and make this their home.
You think people love to hate Britain? I mean, it really winds me up, to be honest with you. It really does bother me, actually. It makes me very angry. Why do you think that so many people here who've maybe even been born here, let alone moved here potentially, who have, for all intents and purposes, a good life, a nice quality of life in this country, why do you think they love to hate us? Well,
I think it boils down to a lack of gratitude. And I think that is prevalent in wider society as a feature that is lacking amongst so many people. Gratitude for the opportunities and the safety and security and the environment that this country provides, I think, is lacking in so many people. And it's the same in other places as well. Places, for example, in America, you look at some of the Marxist left in America who hate the country that has given the world so much, that provides them with a land of opportunity and endless aspiration. But they hate it. Why? Because they lack a sense of gratitude and humility, that the privilege of being born or being a citizen of such a country.
Look, you said that you were brought up in India, and it's a really interesting point, this. I'd be really grateful for your opinion on this. I think it would add real value to this discussion, actually, which is that a lot of people go on about Britain's colonial past and some undoubted wrongs and injustices that took place there. There's no denying that, right? But how do you feel about that? You are from a quote-unquote former colonial country, as it were. I hope you don't mind me saying that. Do you think that Britain needs to apologise for all of its stuff? Can we appreciate Britain today without also having to say sorry all the time for things we've done in the past?
Look, there is no doubt, as you say, there are many various things that the UK got wrong in the past, but that is the past. We saw today Prime Minister Boris Johnson in New Delhi, meeting with Prime Minister Modi, and people have to realize, especially the left, that India today, for example, is a country that is confident, that is standing on its own 2 feet. It's a civilizational country. Yes, it had, 200 odd years of British rule, but that is not the only thing that defines it. What defines it is the resilience of its people, how they are turning it into a $5 trillion economy and standing on their own 2 feet. It's a confident country. It is not looking for apologies for things that might have happened 300, 200 years ago.
Absolutely. Hey, look, I tell you what, Aman, you make me proud to be British, I must say. Thank you very, very much. Great to have you on the show. Keep up all of the good work and appreciate you devoting your Friday evening to us. We'll chat soon. That was Aman Bhogal there, the founding chairman of Global Britain UK, and also as well, clearly, is a proud British Indian.